So game 2 here, this would be Shikari's home map. We are in the League of Empires Division 4 here, and Shikari, not huge fans of closed maps like Arena, have gone for the more open approach and Arabia for this one. So in the pocket, I believe, for Shikari, we have Venture Baba with the Magyars here. So there's potential for both Cavalry Archers or unites into Cavalier into Paladin here for Pocket. Maybe the latter is the more usual choice for Arabia 3v3s, working together with their teammates Archers. They have a very strong openings in both Scouts and Men-at-Arms as well, where Scouts will be the go-to play in from the pocket position. You would go for maybe 21 pop Scouts or something. Magyars get a little bit cheaper Scouts. And they also, throughout the ages, get the melee attack upgrades instantly, which means that the Magyar Scout Rush is very strong against most other civs likely to go Scouts. So to venture what was right, we have Knusper Bacon on the flank again, now playing as the Vietnamese. One of the go-to archer civs for Arabia or open map games. They have extra hit points on their archery range units, including the skirmishers, also giving the whole team access to Imperial Skirmisher in the Imperial Age, should the need arise. You usually don't see a lot of skirmishers in team games though, because they are so easily picked off by melee units or fast melee units like scouts or knights or that sort of thing. And also one bonus for the Vietnamese is getting to know the enemy TC locations right away. Only where the TC is situated, nothing else. So that's what we just saw Knusper Bacon flaring here. We'll be playing the archer's role on the right hand side for sure. Finally on the left here we have Rectus again with Japanese. Another decent flank archers civilization. They have infantry that attack faster, moving through the ages. No, not through the ages, sorry, they attack faster, starting in the feudal age. So the Japanese can go men-at-arms into archers more smoothly than most other civilizations. They also save quite a bit of wood along the way here, not needing more than 50 wood to drop mills, lumber camps, whatever is needed. It is only 3 on wood for Rectus for now though, so they might not be planning the men-at-arms here, but rather a scouts opening from this side as well, which could work if the enemy maps are open enough, if you have both the flank and pocket going scouts, but it's not the most common team game play though. I know they with the angry housewife in chat could share that story for potential new viewers here. So production seems more fluent from Shikari here in the opening. Could be raiding party going into Loom earlier here as well for safety. Let's go to raiding party though and see what they've gone for here. Fingolfin in the pocket position here with Huns as his civilization, so Battle of the Cavalry Archer civilizations in the pockets here. Huns also get fully upgraded paladins, but Huns' team bonus is that their stables work 20% faster. So ideally, although Magyars get extra attack on their knights or any melee unit, Huns will be able to outproduce Magyars and still might be able to take decent engagement, having better numbers but lower upgrades. Remains to be seen how it plays out, of course. Right hand side we have Knusper Bacon scouting on tilt 94 here, but on tilt with the Britons here. Also very solid flank archer civ, maybe one of the best for team games, considering that their team bonus is that archer ranges work faster. That's going to benefit the other flank as well if they go for archers, and that you get +1 range in Castle Age, +1 range in Imperial Age. Yip yip, try hard. What do you do, yip yip? I don't see any blue scout moving here, so yeah. Anyway, Britain's only go-to play is going archers, so we'll definitely be seeing some kind of archers style on the right-hand side, whether it be straight archers or some kind of infantry opening. On the left side, though, we have Saracens for Yipip here. Saracens bonus attack against buildings for the archers, applies to cav archers as well if you want to be fancy. And then check blue base. You mean the walling or for the try hard comment? Or pushing the air? Got you. Yeah, that's a bit of a try hard, but it also makes it a lot more smooth to go into men at arms if you want to do that with Saracens here. Saracens might as well go straight archers as well, because if even though they're close here, if Saracens go for a somewhat similar feud late here, they could drop the ranges right away and fend off any infantry opening from Japanese easily. Flanks here are really close though, very short distance between Yipip and Rectus here. Here come Rectus with the militia though, and Yipip scouts thankfully see it in time, will quick house the aggression out here, I believe. So good direction, we have some movement on the other side as well, so both Knusperbacon and Rectus going for the what I'd assume is a man-at-arms approach given the populations. Oh, he has to push deer because he ran out of sheep and boar. Ah. Well, it happens. So 4 militia from the Japanese. I like the 4th addition, that increases the damage potential a bit. I can't see if they're going into men-at-arms. We have red men-at-arms on the right-hand side versus on tilt here with the Britons, taking them off berries. However, when they're up against an archer civilization, you want to hit their golds and woods instead. But of course, good damage here still. Did get one villager, takes on tilt off wood over here. Two villagers dead it seems for on tilt. Let's see the tab here. 3 maybe even. So strong forwards on both sides from Shikari here. Rectus is for some reason hitting the palisade walls here, even though the base isn't fully walled. And Yipip is walling behind, just to create an illusion as to if Rectus is... just to keep Rectus thinking that the base in fact isn't open. This is very open. What a tower! So drush into towers for Rectus here. 5th militia here. Unconventional, but so far somewhat efficient approach. Let's see the right hand side now what Knusperbacon's men-at-arms are doing here. Still banging away at the mill, causing some serious idle time on tilt though. Let's bring up that tab again here. So more than 2 minutes idle TC time, and in general pretty high idle eco time. Beautiful tower from Rectus here that's going to render one of Yipip's precious woodlands unusable, and another tower on the gold as well. Pocket war going on, by the way. Oh, ouch. So Venture finds an entry point to Fingolfin's side here, and dodges the spear, gets one villager along the way. Villager numbers among the pockets, pretty darn close here, same numbers for now, but this could change with Venture forward here now. Remember, the Magyars get forging for free as well, so they have an easier time sniping villagers. I think it's 5 scouts total inside of Fingolfin's base now. Fingolfin with the hunts, only 3+2 attack and fewer scouts, at least inside his own base overall. And Fingolfin, I saw the green here somewhere a moment ago, but maybe he pulled everything back to try and fend this attack off. Towers doing work here for Rectus, denying that 1 gold inside of Yipip's base. So this is actually a perfect... well, the tower could be closer, but it's still a perfect way to deny all the gold access. Even an outpost on this gold. This is a solid play by Rectus here to have a full insights as to when and where Yipip will be expanding to the neutral resources. range going up here as well. Wants to go into some archers to fortify the position here. When Chihuahua with that extra attack does clean up quite a few scouts here, but ends up losing his forward as well. Did get some value, I have to say, because it's now 35 villagers to 32 between the pockets here. On tilt on the right hand side with Britain's archers on the move here, backing off now. What's going on here? Wants to collect the numbers before moving out again. Oh, has to react to Knusper Bacon's forward with the Vietnamese here. 11 archers to 13 Britain's archers here, and but Fletching not in for oh, never mind, Fletching is in for Grey here. Gets taken off gold though, will be losing builders again here, so it doesn't look too pretty for a raiding party on either side now, to be honest. They are matching the villager numbers, but falling quite a bit behind in villager numbers, and that's going to take its toll on their castle age transition times. Yeah, it's at least 4 villagers down for the Britain's player now. No players on the way up just yet. Both pockets getting wheelbarrow, but Shikari with stronger pockets numbers position here. It's a little bit more army for Fingolfin though, something that could be used to their advantage, but now going to gather up with the Britons here and fend off Knusper Bacon's forward here. Still a successful forward from Knusper Bacon, losing some units here, but trading at least 4 villagers, so... Pip trying a little bit of a counter-attack here on Rectus, but Rectus simply goes into skirmishers to defend here. You don't often see that in team games. Fingolfin should actually be on this side with scouts to handle the skirmishers, and the archers forward of the Saracens player would be all that more efficient. But of course there have been needed on this side as well to make sure that On Tilt can get more hits in on the enemy archers by kiting the scouts in between here. Skirmishers doing work here. Gold situation is nasty one for Rectus here for Yipip though. Rectus dropping a tower even on this gold. That's just Yipip is not going to have access to gold. It's never going to be able to make use of fully make use of the Saracens market here, because they really have to have access to gold to not have to trade for gold all the time. Running on the right hand side, no scouts in between here for now. Fingolfin only with 2 scouts total. On Tilt has the hill, but he's fighting against the Vietnamese archers with more hit points, 36 I believe total, and that's a cleanup for Knusper Bacon, leaving the Britons player with where's the Britons here? Can't find Grey. Here, with only 11 archers to transition into crossbows. So Yip Yip is not having the game of their life here, being towered and being attacked by skirms and being constantly idled here. I think that idle situation is rather grim for Yip Yip here. Idle eco time closing up on 45 here. Idle TC not that bad, all things considered. I think it's impressive that they've been able to keep the idle TC time down to 3:14 here, giving everything that's has been going on here. Men at arms and skirms for Rectus, but why not just go skirms against Saracens and towers as well to further deny the core resources here? 1 tower here would be more beneficial though, but Fingolfin with some scouts to try and help here, but just get fought off easily by the men at arms. This is going to delay Yipip quite a bit here, as we have an archers running on the other side, but that's crossbows now from Vietnamese versus the hopefully soon to be Britain's crossbows. No, not really, still feudal age for until 94 here. It takes yeah, we should be running back here. Takes some numbers out, but loses more archers than Newsper loses crossbows here. Meanwhile, we have Enjobaba in the castle age, as is the case for Fingolfin as well, but the Knights numbers are a different story. 49 to 43, much stronger eco for Enjobaba. Now with 2 TCs, it seems. And certainly the military lead over the other pocket here. Going for the raids is seem going to collect some knights here, find an entry point somewhere. So we have 13 knights against 4. This could be devastating for Fingolfin actually. The knights now going to try and break through the palisade walls. Fingolfin with +2 defense though. Good call there, but that's also the case for Enjobaba. So Enjobaba wins the engagements here for sure with +2 attack and +2 defense against Fingolfin with only +1 attack. For now, the knights aren't allowed in though, and Enjobaba, I think Enjobaba should consider taking a trade against this small number of knights here, just to keep the pocket army numbers down when possible. What he is doing though is keeping Fingolfin close to their home base, so it's not easy for Fingolfin to help out on either side here, with potential raids incoming on their base. So some crossbows in move here. Funny how he isn't here critiquing every play by when it's his team getting pumped. Yeah. As long as the smack talk is kept to a kept at a friendly level, yes, that's fine. Bacon with the crossbow masses here, taking another woodline here, and has ballistics even on the way. That's going to help out against any knights from Fingolfin, as Fingolfin is collecting more numbers here. He is catching up, it's 18 to 26, that's the Hun's faster working stables, and probably one more stable, never mind, 3 stables for both working out here, but Until 94 is taking a serious hit here now, is down to 22 villagers, and still 14 archers, but actually, where the heck are those archers? Are they forward? Check Fingolfin's base. Yeah, I see some yellow movement here. Going to chop with the raids, and that's going to be the GG moment for Fingolfin. Okay. So Shikari with a strong performance on Arabia. Actually, the arena game was a lot more tight than this one, so it seems like Shikari are a stronger team on open maps like Arabia here. So it was only Fingolfin GG here, some oh, a little bit of a salty chat here. I can get the frustration though. The divisions are pretty uneven in some of the sections, so not much to do about that. Yip keeps playing. It's probably going to go for a douche or something just to end it off, or completely suicide all of the economy here. I don't know what's the play here, but let's follow the last movement of Yip's last villagers here. Yeah, they're discussing team matchups and the fact that they have a stronger player on the team, but they didn't want to play the strongest player. No idea what Yipip is up to here though. Tries to escape with some builders, maybe for a reboom, but they're on their own here. Both teammates are out. Not tryhards. Long swords here to deal with the final villagers, and Yipip, it's time to let it go. We do have one 1600 player in our team, but it's totally unfair to play in this league. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, 4 villagers. Now what? Guard tower. Assault is real. Maybe he'll write something with palisades. Yeah. Could write BG or something. Bad game. I don't know. 2 villagers left though. I'm trying to house wall them in, but there's a tower here firing away. Simply a discussion about team matchups going on here, which is fair. We now have Yipip down to 2 military. That's only scouts wherever they might be. One over here, and let's see. What's going on here, actually? How is close per bacon firing at the... Oh, it's an invisible house. Anyway, not much to see here. I think I'll just come on. Disconnect the game, go into Age of Empires and then show these end stats here. So Yipip is apparently taking the whole discussion here, and all buildings need to go down before this game ends. So I think they actually need to research spies here to find Yipip's last stuff. 2 military left. Shikari is very strong, and he played in my Nomad only tournament as well. Spearman in the corner, but the Wolf is going to take care of that, thankfully, and Yipip will be looking at the last bit of units going down. Now only the production buildings left, and the game will be over for Shikari and raiding party here. Let's see. I'm guessing team setup comes down to players' availability as well, but in this case it would certainly have been a good call for raiding party to play a strong player. GG though for Shikari taking the 2-0. Rectus with an amazing KD here with his towers and units forward. And 69 to 3 KD knots per bacon with a good one as well. And Menchobaba as well with the raids and the assistance to the sides with 66 to 27. Knots per bacon with the overall eco lead here. Much stronger eco overall for Shikari. And uptime seems good though for the pocket players. Fingolfin and Menchobaba both with solid scouts builds here.